Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our thrilling countdown of the 6 most terrifying crocodile attack stories of the year. From the treacherous rivers of Africa to the murky swamps of Australia, these heart-stopping encounters will send shivers down your spine. Get ready to be captivated by tales of survival, bravery, and the raw power of these fearsome predators. Ready yourselves for a jaw-dropping adventure. 6. Panjangs' close encounter with a crocodile. Panjang, a 17-year-old Malaysian teenager, collected snails in Perilous River near his home. Panjang's love of snails overrode his father's cautions about river risks. He invited his friend Hazar to join him snail collecting one day. Panjang and Hazar rushed to the riverbank after lunch at Panjang's residence. They took turns picking snails with a pail. Panjang unexpectedly found a snail in the water. Hazar saw a big thing swimming under the waves. Crocodiles horrified them. The crocodile grabbed Panjang before he could respond. Panjang yelled and sobbed as the crocodile's teeth pierced his torso. Despite the pain, he punched the crocodile's face and eyes to save himself. Hazar ran to Panjang's residence for help, stunned at the spectacle. Johan, Panjang's father, ran to the riverbank with a spear after hearing the news. Johan threw the spear at the crocodile's eyes, freeing Panjang. Hazar bravely leapt in to save Panjang from drowning. Johan rushed Panjang to the hospital after the crocodile left. After the attack, Panjang needed a long hospital stay. 5. Avas' terrifying encounter in Cape Tribulation. In the Australian state of Queensland is a place called Cape Tribulation, which is home to some very special species. Both Jaden and Ava, who are best friends, had the desire to investigate the remote tropical paradise. Despite the presence of crocodiles, Imogen Creek was selected as the location for the swimming event. Both Jaden and Ava took turns leaping and diving into the clear water surrounding them. After seeing a crocodile, Jaden didn't waste any time in telling Ava about it. Ava was overcome with fear, and Jaden yelled at her to get moving while she swam back to the creek. Ava was bitten on the leg by the crocodile, and it attempted to pull her underwater. In order to save his best friend Ava, Jaden dove headfirst into the water. He engaged in combat with the crocodile by punching it in the face and attempting to pry open its jaws. Ava was finally able to escape when Jaden persisted in poking the crocodile in the eyes. Jaden stayed close behind Ava as she made her way to safety in the water. When Jaden realized how serious the situation was, she immediately called for their guide. Ava was being treated by the guide and the medical professionals when they arrived. After that, she sought medical attention at a facility located outside of Cape Tribulation. Their experience brought to light the dangers that can be found in areas with crocodile populations. 4. Nanis' brush with Uganda's infamous crocodile Osama. Uganda's Lake Victoria was plagued by a notorious 16-foot Nile crocodile named Osama, responsible for over 80 deaths between 1991 and 2005. Nani, a rare survivor, shared his terrifying experience with the crocodile when he was just 18 years old. In 2003, Nani's older brother Gideon encouraged him to overcome his fear of boats and deep waters. Reluctantly, Nani agreed to ride a boat for the first time in his life. While sailing on Lake Victoria, they encountered Osama, who capsized their boat and dragged Nani into a death roll in the water. Helpless and unable to swim or defend himself, Nani was at the mercy of the crocodile. Gideon, determined to save his brother, reached out for him in the water. He clung to Osama's back, distracting the crocodile and allowing Nani to escape its jaws. Gideon fiercely fought off the crocodile with a paddle, ultimately driving it away. Gideon bravely swam to the shore with Nani in his arms, ensuring his brother's safety. Nani survived the attack thanks to Gideon's heroism and continues to share the story of his encounter with one of history's most dangerous crocodiles. 3. Matthew's near-death experience in Zimbabwe. In Harare, Zimbabwe, hunter Matthew Davidson went hunting. He had no idea that this hunt would be the most terrifying. Matthew and the professional hunter fought over extra fees during the trip. He walked alone to calm down. Unbeknownst to him, this solo trip would put him in great danger. While admiring the riverbank, Matthew felt a searing pain in his leg and heard the water move. He bled badly after a crocodile attacked him. Matthew struggled to crawl away from the crocodile, knowing he would drown. Matthew reached the riverside with resolve, but the experience was far from done. Blood lured more crocodiles. Knowing the risks, the experienced hunter found Matthew and saved him. Matthew survived despite major leg incisions. 2. Anayas fight for survival in Tanzania. With her helpers, 24-year-old Anaya fished in Tanzania's Mara River. They set traps and cast nets expecting a big catch. They had no idea their fishing trip would be life-threatening. Tragically, Anaya and her helpers entered deeper waters. A bump threw Anaya from the boat. She desperately clung to the net, but a greater bump drew her underwater, entangling her neck. Anaya struggled as she sank. After a terrible struggle, she escaped the net gasping. She swam to her cousin's boat, fearing more crocodiles. Anaya's survival instincts activated. She hastily made a stretcher from branches and shoelaces. She hurried into the woods for aids with her injured sibling. Anaya found help, protecting her brother. Anaya's resourcefulness and determination saved her and her brother's lives, despite injuries and terrible scars. 1. Vaughn and Mais perilous river adventure in Vietnam. Vaughn and Mai, brother and sister from Vietnam, decided to take an unconventional route to school one morning. Instead of using the road, they chose to row a boat across the river. Little did they know that this seemingly innocent decision would lead to a life-threatening encounter. As they rowed, exhaustion took hold, and they struggled to make progress. Suddenly, Vaughn, crouching by the edge of the boat, felt an excruciating pain as a crocodile viciously bit his hand. Vaughn's hand was severely injured, and he roared in agony. Mai, witnessing her brother's suffering, had to make a quick decision. She chose to row frantically back to the riverbank, carrying Vaughn with her. With determination, she created a makeshift stretcher using a large shirt and her brother's shoelaces. Mai ran as fast as her legs could carry her, searching for help. Despite her exhaustion, she knew her brother's life depended on her. After a grueling journey, she found assistance and Vaughn received the necessary medical attention. Though he experienced permanent damage to his hand, Vaughn survived the crocodile attack due to Mai's quick thinking and resilience. These tales of survival against crocodiles highlight the indomitable spirit of individuals who faced unimaginable danger. Through courage, quick thinking, and the support of loved ones, they emerged victorious. These stories serve as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the awe-inspiring power of survival. Thank you for joining us on this adrenaline-pumping journey through the most bone-chilling crocodile attack stories of the year. We hope that these stories have both amazed and scared you about the wild world where these amazing creatures live. If you want to know when more exciting content comes out, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell. Stay safe until next time, and keep an eye out for risks in the wild.